between the shoulder blades of a grizzly bear. That's one of the easiest ways to identify them. And you can kind of see that here in this photo here of bear 72. Nice big muscular hump, and they get that from all that digging that they do. So they're designed to dig up stuff, roots, bulbs, as well as, if they're lucky, ground squirrels and hoary marmots, stuff like that, especially when they've gone into hibernation. Nice fat juicy treats. Kind of like a little trip to the fast food store, or the slow food store I should say, because they don't move very fast at all once they sleep. Thank you. No problems, enjoy your day. So you're welcome to come and touch Blondie as long as you touch her behind the face. She's very gentle, but she's got a beautiful, nice, thick coat, and very classic of a grizzly. You can see that it looks like in some sections she's had some blonde highlights done. That's where grizzly bears actually get their name, their grizzled colouring. So unfortunately, Blondie was feeding on the side of the road with her young, just near the Lake Louise turnoff. This is quite a few years ago, and people stopped to take a look at her. Created what we call a bear jam, which is very common here in the park. Lots of people stopped to see bears and take photos, which is okay. But the problem was people started getting out of their vehicles and approaching her. She was a bear that was quite used to people and was really quite desperate to find food for her young, and the roadsides is one of the best places to get that food. Someone walked a little bit too close to her, spooked her. She ran off the side of the road onto the middle of the Trans-Canada highway and was hit by a vehicle. So that's why we have her here, to kind of encourage people to drive a little bit more slowly when they're going through Banff. And if you are lucky enough to see a bear, just give them a little bit of space on the side of the road. Just because they don't run away doesn't mean they like people getting close. Just like people, you know, who don't like, if you don't like a close talker, you'll put up with it for a certain amount of time, but then if they get too close, you might snap. And she had been known for bluff charging people, especially when she had young. And what that means is grizzlies in particular evolved in the plains. So when they have a threat, they can't run and hide. They're used to confronting it. And what they try and do is they try and show you that they're big and tough. It's pretty effective. They'll often run towards you, they'll charge, and then they'll stop and they'll turn around, and that's their bluff charge. And their hope is that you'll back off, give them the space that they need. But obviously it's not behaviour that we want to see happening, so it's kind of a twofold thing. If we give them the space that we need and don't get out of the car, then we can't put ourselves in a position to be bluff charged. Apart from anything else, it's terrifying. I haven't experienced it. I've only experienced bears close by, and that is more than enough. I can't imagine trying to stand your ground when a bear's running at you. Pretty scary stuff. And we do have quite a few bears in the park. If you could just touch her behind the head. She likes it when you touch the rest of her fur, but not her face. She's a little bit gentle. You can see that she's had a lot of love over the years. Has anyone been lucky enough to see a live bear? That's what we want. Is there a black bear? Whereabouts?